Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. 2 EZAs down, 2 more to go. And now we're on the EZA SSJ4 TEQ Gogeta. What an iconic unit. The first time he appeared on Global, my man didn't even have his category lead. To be confirmed or released, whatever it was. And now he has an EZA. Look how far we've come. Look how far we've come. So we've got that GT Heroes Kamehameha 200% lead. He is one of the units who does have a 200% lead right now, which is good. We've got him on, of course, the team with the LRSSJ4s, who he links quite well with. We've also got a Fuse Fighter unit on there as well, because he also goes on their second 200% lead with Fuse Fighter Kamehameha as well. So my man's winning right now. It's quite funny how far he's come. To be released leader skill to now on both 200% leader skills, and sick. But let me think of him down in the comments. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe as well if you are new. And let's see what the SSJ4 Gogeta can do. Okay, so we've got the SSJ4 Gogeta on rotation. We've got him pretty much the best person you're going to link him with, which is the LRSSJ4s. What's good is these two, when they fuse, don't change their links. So at all times, he's going to be sharing 5 out of 7 links with these two, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We do have the Gotenks on rotation immediately, who I forgot to put on the team before I started. So we do have their support of attack and defense plus 40% turn 1. And we have a 428k attacks and 170k defense. I'm pretty sure both links... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fuse Fighter is the key link, isn't it? I mean, we actually are getting a little bit extra. I think that's because I've leveled it up a little bit. But it is primarily a key link. Yeah, because I've leveled it up a little bit. But 428k attacks at turn 1 is, it's not too shabby. It's pretty good. Literally, to have that immediately is, I say turn 1. Turn 1 for the Gogeta is pretty nice. And with some orbs, he's already up to a 642k attack stat. So yeah, that's not too shabby. Of course, again, he does have the support of attack and defense plus 40% from the Gotenks, but still, it's quite nice. Did you want to counter for me? Show that off immediately. There we go. Getting the counters off immediately. You love to see it. What are we saying? 4.5 mil attack stat with the support. But since the EZA, he now has a 170 lead, a full 170 lead for fusion. So if you needed that, or you need it for any like Super Battle Road category missions, Goku event missions, Vegeta event missions, that is there now. He's also a tech type lead, giving Q plus 3 HP and attack and defense plus 100%. On Super, he does greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, which is very nice, which is by 50%. So you do want him in slot 2 so he can super before he gets hit, or potentially counter. He causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. Also, in his passive, extreme class enemies attack and defense minus 20%. I know we're not in an extreme class event right now, but to be fair, that's not going to do a whole lot. It will do a little bit, but you won't really notice it. So that's why I'm not like in an event that has extreme class enemies. It won't do too much, but it's something. At the start of turn, he does get attack and defense plus 150. He also has a high chance of attacks of being effective against all types, which most Gogeta units do have that guaranteed, but he's very similar to the Int Gogeta. So having a 50% chance of having that is going to be very nice, especially when it does come off. We know what Gogeta units can do when the attack's effective against all types. Big damage against whoever. Also gets an additional attack and defense plus 25% up to 50% for 5 turns with each super attack performed. So, I'm pretty sure that basically means, or basically covers if he gets a super, which is why it's capped off. So, he will have attack and defense plus 25%, minimum of 25%, up to 50 for 5 turns, which is nice. Each time there's a super attack performed, which you're going to be doing every turn anyway. So, you're never really going to be losing out on it. He also, of course, has that great chance, which is a 70% chance of evading enemies' attack and countering with tremendous power, which of course is good to have anyway, and you'll take a counter with him any day because it means you're taking no damage and you'll do a little bit of extra chip damage. But also, what's quite nice about it is if you super, greatly raise your attack and defense for the turn, potentially get an additional super, greatly raise your attack and defense for a second time, and then counter, and the counter will do a little bit extra damage, especially if you've got dupes in the man and you get a crit counter. So that's how you want it to go ideally. I would put him in slot 2 to make sure he does kind of potentially get the counter off, but I know for a full fact LRSSJ4 Gogeta will probably kill him. So we're on a 437k attack stat right now, on 132k defense. 183k defense, sorry. while we've got that attack and defense plus 25% for 5 turns, and that's also without support. That is also without support, so I do want Gotenks to come back on rotation while he has that, to see what we can do with that combined. And a 5.2, just like that, literally second turn, 5.2 million attack stat, just like that. And if you get an additional, which could you get for me? If you get an additional, you greatly raise your attack and defense for the second time, and as you saw there, we were up to a 6.6 million attack stat, which is pretty mad. So if we did have support on that rotation, you're looking at over 7 mil, literally like that, no effort, 7 mil. And what's really nice, the fact, since he's not an LR, and he constantly shares the exact same links with the LR-SSJ4s, who keep the same links even after they fused, it means you're never struggling for key. So missing Fuse Fighter and also Omen Flash isn't really an issue for them. So that of course helps out a hell of a lot. But I mean, yeah, I know, don't forget as well, he is also on the 200% category, but I don't doubt on the 170 he also will be very, very good. But yeah, pulling out 6 mil attack stats on an additional just like that. 5 mil beforehand like that. As I said, it's kind of mad how far we've come. As I said, to be released category leader skill on global to now being a very good EZA that links and works very well with the LR-SSJ4 from year 7. It's mad how time changes. It's mad how time changes. But he's looking good, man. He's looking good. He's looking very, very good. As I said, I just want to get that support and rotation with him while he does have the additional attack and defense, which hopefully we can get off. Because it is with each super attack performed. Yeah, see, as you see, we're on a 388 right now, over 200k defense. It's looking nice. It's looking nice. What are we up to now? 600... No, that's 831k. 219k defense. As I said, man, he's come such a long way. He's come such a long way. Such a long way. Of course, he's going to be good in longer events. Again, 6.2. 6.2. Do you want to get another... Actually, no, you're going to kill him. I was going to say, can you get another additional? But he's definitely going to kill Vegeta. Yeah, 2.4. Not even a crit. He is going to be handy in useful events. Of course, you do want him in slot 2, again, so you can greatly raise his attack and defense first. And also the potential of an additional as well does help out a lot. He's also definitely going to be viable for red zone. I do think, however, if you do use him in red zone, you probably do want to float him depending on who you're versing. So there is that, but you can take him in red zone because at least he can be safe in that third slot potentially. I mean, you can always get caught by Randy Super, but he could probably handle main rotation for the most part. As I said, there are certain enemies or certain phases you probably want to avoid him being on main rotation because for his defense, it's not going to be anywhere. It's decent defense. Unfortunately, it's just not enough for red zone. After he super attacks potentially twice, maybe, yeah. And again, depending on who you're versing. But as a slot 3 unit in red zone, he would actually probably work really well. Especially if he is getting an additional off and you're greatly raising your attack and defense twice. So there is that. But he's definitely viable in harder events. Definitely viable, including red zone. 100%. And we should be getting Gotenks on rotation after this one. So we can see what he's putting out with the extra attack and defense on his passive and the attack and defense plus what? 30-40% from Gotenks on support. 376k attack. Okay, I think we've actually lost it. So I'm actually kind of hoping we get an additional. An additional right now would be very nice. But, you know, knowing my luck when it comes to RNG, when it comes to additionals and crits, we're probably not going to get it. Because for some reason they don't happen for me in vids. But fingers crossed. Get an additional, please. 6 mil with, of course, the support. Please get an additional with the support. Unfortunately not. I mean, to be fair, within the 5 turns, I mean, you saw what he did without the support. He was on almost 6 mil. With the support and an additional, as I said, you're easily talking over 7 mil. If we had the same instance that happened before where we got an additional without the support that got up to like over 6, you're easily looking at 7 mil with this guy, which is honestly ridiculous. Honestly ridiculous. But as I said, considering how far we've come with this Gogeta, man, he is dope. He is dope. Decent defense, great offense, works really well with the year 7 units and other SSJ4 units. For example, when the year 4 LRs do get their EZAs in the EX portion, you know, the old EZA SSJ4 Goku and Vegeta as well. These EZAs, man, Dokkan did not miss for the 7-year anniversary. But do let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one, and push.